Understanding intimacy and Tantra. Intimacy means sharing the depths of your soul with someone else. We feel a connection to another by feeling validated, understood, and cared for. Intimacy in relationships is spending time with each other, allowing yourself to be vulnerable, deep conversations, nurturing each other's inner peace, touching frequently, holding hands, back rubs, hugging, holding, kissing, cuddling, massaging, etc. Nurturing closeness in any relationship requires a combination of all four types of intimacy. Understanding what each of the types of intimacy has in common is essential for harnessing their power. The number one question on most people's mind is, can intimacy be restored? And the good news is yes, it can be. While intimacy can't be forced, it can be improved if worked on. What are the four types of intimacy? Connecting with someone requires four types of intimacy. The four types of intimacy are: physical intimacy is time spent, shared activities such as hugging, kissing, massage, sexual touch, cuddling, proximity. Many studies have shown the power of touch to boost people's mood and connection. Emotional intimacy is sharing your deepest self, caring, affirming. Mental intimacy is having the same valves and interests, meaningful conversations, etc. Spiritual intimacy is nurturing each other's inner peace, respect for each other's belief, shared purpose, etc. In a relationship, emotional intimacy is what we strive to build first, since this leads to attachment. Couples intimacy is extremely essential for the longevity of a relationship and building better bonds. Intimacy in relationships is the way couples stay connected to each other and is the one way couples remain attached and committed. There are a few ways couples can build better intimacy. The one I will be looking at here is Tantric Sex. We lead such busy lives that we often neglect indulging in sex with our partner. One way for couples to maintain intimacy in their relationship and stay connected is by indulging in Tantric Sex. Tantric Sex provides all four types of intimacy: physical intimacy, mental intimacy, spiritual intimacy, and emotional intimacy, connecting couples on a deep level, creating a very strong bond between couples because it merges the body and spirit. Tantric Sex creates a sexual connection that allows couples to access deeper levels of feeling, sensation, and energy. Tantra is a religious practice dating back over 5,000 years, used by Hindu, Buddhist, and Jain practice to gain full spiritual awakening. Tantra is a Sanskrit, ancient Hindu language, which means woven together. Tantra as a practice is a complex and rigorous spiritual path with the goal to achieve full spiritual awakening and enlightenment. The focus on sexual energy is only a small part of the practice. Contrary to what we were led to believe, Tantra's main focus isn't only on sex. In the Western world, whenever we refer to Tantra as a sexual practice, we are actually referring to neotantra, which is a modern branch of the traditional Tantra practice. It was developed roughly 150 years ago with the aims of creating deeper intimacy and connection to our body and emotions, connecting couples, healing trauma, blockage, and opening our body to a higher state of ecstasy. Also referred to as sacred sexuality, neotantra is a sexuality-driven spiritual path rooted in philosophies that emphasizes the importance of being present and the power of touch. Tantric sex is therefore the weaving together by connecting a couple, both physically and spiritually. A strong spiritual connection is one of the best connections a couple can have. Tantric sex provides heightened awareness of couples' emotional and spiritual states during lovemaking. It creates a sacred bond that intensifies intimacy to a divine level. Tantric lovers experience powerful orgasms that can last for hours in some cases. Besides the sexual pleasures enjoyed, Tantric sex helps you to celebrate and enjoy our partners, gain a deeper understanding of our partners, and enhance our connection. Tantric sex is also used as a sexual technique to deny or delay orgasm to create more of a full-body experience. Orgasm is delayed in order to channel the sexual energy throughout the body. When engaging in tantric sex, it is important to remain mindful of every sensation during the encounter, both when giving and receiving. Mindfulness is an important aspect of tantric sex. By remaining mindful, you build an intense energy and stay connected with your partner. This in turn creates intimacy and bonding. Always keep your eyes open, with exception when you're using blindfold, and observe every moment between you and your partner. Tantric steps. Step 1. Enter your lair. Switch off from the world outside and enter your sacred space free from interruptions. An important aspect of tantric sex ambiance. Create a sensual zone by surrounding yourself with items relevant to lovemaking and which creates intimacy or enhances the mood, for example, candles, incense, rose petals, soft music, pillows, cushions, massage oils, blankets, flowers, chocolate, etc. Step 2. Gazing into each other's eyes. Gazing into your partner's eyes is an intense experience that can be uncomfortable at first. Sit opposite each other in a comfortable position on a pillow or chair or lap straddle, or lie down on your side facing each other. Gaze softly into both eyes. Hold hands. Let the tension and the intimacy build between you. Feel the connection that's building. You can include eye gazing as part of your tantric moment, or do it with your partner a few times a month, or whenever you feel the desire to. Eye gazing will help you to fall in love once again, making sex a more steamy and richer experience. Do eye gazing for 5 minutes. Step 3. Synchronize your breath. Becoming mindful of both you and your partner's breath allows you to sync with each other and forge a conscious connection. Following on from the eye gazing exercise, continue sitting, lying, or straddling each other. Take a deep breath together and then exhale at the same time. Breathe together for 5 minutes and then reverse your breathing. When you breathe in, your partner breathes out, and vice versa. When your partner breathes out, inhale their breath deeply throughout your entire body. Your partner should do the same. Do this for 5 minutes roughly. Focus your attention on the emotions and sensation you feel during this time. Step 4. Touch. Once you're comfortable with these exercises, get into a lap straddle position, if you didn't use it, and the partner on top wraps their legs around you, the partner at the bottom. Start kissing, touching, and exploring each other's bodies, paying attention to sounds, breath, taste, scents. Touch is an art that drives up oxytocin, the feel-good and cuddle hormone. Therefore, treat it like one. As you glide your hands over your lover's body, imagine the pleasure you're giving. Meditate on the act of communicating your passion and devotion at every point of contact. Move slowly and be mindful during the experience. Gaze into each other's eyes when you're in the position to do so. Tantric massage. Yoni massage. Yoni massage is a sexual tantra practice where the vagina is massaged. Yoni in Sanskrit means a sacred space. It's a great technique to help you explore your partner in a sensual way to help her achieve multiple orgasms and heal sexual traumas. With massage oil to hand, start by placing a pillow under her hips, knees up, feet flat. Next, do bliss breathing. This is where you constrict the back of your throat while you inhale. You should hear a whistling sound. Now exhale and release the sound. Continue taking these audible breaths as it keeps internal chatter away. The tantric breast massage is a great warm-up to build arousal before proceeding to the clit massage. Squirt some oil on the tummy and gently rub in a circular motion. Work your hands down to the lower tummy, then back up between the tits. Gently caress her tits without touching the nipples. Do this for a few minutes, then move on to the nipples, alternating between making light circular motion around the tip, pinching if feels good, tender kissing, using your tongue around the tip of the nipples, and light sucking. Once the body has warmed up, you can move on to the yoni massage. Yoni steps. Step 1. Stimulate the external tip of the clit using a circular motion, alternating between large and small circles, applying light and heavy pressure. Step 2. Run your fingers along the side of the clit shaft using a push and pull motion. Bear in mind that some people are more sensitive than others, so communicate or observe your partner's reaction to ensure you're not applying too much pressure that can lead to discomfort. Step 3. Gently pinch the clitoris and tug it back and forth. Vary the strokes as you move your fingers from the clit to the lips. Next, hold the clit and roll it between the thumb and index finger. Step 4. Tap the clip using a finger or two. Vary the rhythm and observe how she reacts to see which one is doing something the trick. Step 5. Locate the G-spot by forming a C using your thumb and index finger. At the top of the vagina canal, roughly 1 or 2 inches, feel for a slightly ridged area at the top of the vaginal canal. Massage it by curving your finger using a come here motion. Vary the stroke between fast, then slow, paying attention to how her body reacts. You can also tickle the tip of the clip at the same time. The yoni massage may also be enjoyed as part of a mindful masturbation routine. Lingam massage. The lingam massage is used to massage the penis. It goes beyond massaging and stroking the penis, but rather incorporates more advanced techniques that includes the testicles, perineum, and prostate. It is used to achieve pleasure that will become waves of multiple orgasms. Lingam is the Sanskrit word for penis, which translates to wand of light. Step 1. Get comfortable and relax. Let him lie on his back, legs apart and knees bent. Place a pillow under his hips and remind him to breathe deeply, to remain relaxed and in the moment. You can use a blindfold or open mouth hood, as this can heighten the sensation. Step 2. Drip oil of the thigh, then start by sliding your hands up his thigh, pubic bone, then perineum, area between the anus and genitals. Step 3. Slowly and gently massage the testicles, then fondle them. You can also lick and suck gently. Step 4. Massage the shaft, varying your grip, stroke sequences, and twisting motions. Interchange between using one hand, then both doing varying motions between fast and slow. Now change between using the right hand, then left. Step 5. Don't allow him to climax instead. Keep him at the edge of orgasm. Keep alternating the pressure, speed, rhythm, and methods. Step 6. To stimulate the prostate externally, look for an indentation between the size of a pea and a walnut midway between the testicles and the anus. Push gently inward. Be gentle and go slowly, and let your partner guide you regarding pressure and sensation. Once you've located it, massage it by using a circular motion. You can also stimulate his sacred spot or prostate internally by inserting your fingers into a finger cot or a prostate sex toy into the anus. And ensure that you have lubed your finger. It's a good idea to discuss this beforehand and figure out what works for both of you. The prostate is about 2 to 3 inches inside the anus. Once your finger is about 2 to 3 inches in, you can gently caress it by moving your finger from side to side, up and down, or by using a come here motion. Talk to your partner to see what's working and keep reminding him to take deep breaths. Step 7. You can end by allowing him to climax or move on to intercourse. Tantric nipple play. Studies show that sensation from the nipples travels to the same part of the brain as sensations from the vagina, clitoris, and cervix. An MRI research scan conducted by Professor Komisarek from Rutgers University found that when a woman's nipples are stimulated, the cortex and genital area is activated. This shows a direct link between the nipples and the genitals, which explains why some women can orgasm through nipple stimulation alone. Nipple stimulation should be an important part of lovemaking. Try these nipple stimulation techniques as part of mindful masturbation or with a partner. Step 1. Set the scene with incense, soft music, and candles. Get comfortable, lie on your back, and relax. Step 2. If doing it by yourself, remember to focus on your breath by taking long, deep breaths throughout the experience. If you're doing it with a partner, remind them to focus on their breath and take long, deep breaths throughout the encounter. Step 3. Be completely mindful, focusing not on your body or insecurities, but completely on the sensations of the moment. Stop internal chatter by taking deep breaths when they appear. Step 4. Make a trail of oil, drips from the navel straight up to between the breasts. Make a small circular motion on the tummy, then slowly move your hands up to the rib, then between the breast. Alternate between a feather-like touch with your fingertips and a medium light touch to caressing between the breasts. Step 5. Circle the breasts using a feather-like touch, then massage and squeeze them gently. Step 6. Next move to the nipples using tracing, pinching, and rolling motions. A little-known fact is that pinching releases oxytocin. Pinch from the base of the nipple to stimulate oxytocin. Pinching mimics breastfeeding and should be done firmly. It may feel painful initially, but this will be followed by a rush of pleasure. Vary pinching from lighter to stronger pressure. Step 7. Use your hands to caress your body and keep focusing on your breathing to stay in the moment. Tantric kissing. The steps provided below are for yin-yang tantric kissing. I will mention the other tantric kissing techniques on a need-to-know basis, but will not delve into it in further details. Step 1. Relax all your facial muscles to make your mouth open and welcoming. Close your eyes, inhale deeply, then exhale. Step 2. Kiss your partner's upper lip, yang. Use both your lips to embrace their upper lip, suck gently. Step 3. Next, move on to your partner's lower lip, yin. Explore the softness of your lover's lips and enjoy the sensation. Step 4. Finally, kiss your partner's lips together, paying attention to their building excitement. The other tantric kissing techniques are eyebrow kissing, orgasmic kissing, affirmation kissing, teeth kissing, thermal kissing, chocolate kisses, zonal kissing, tongue sucking, hum kissing, tongue tracing, nuzzling, and synchronized kissing. Tantric positions. There are several tantric sex positions that heighten both giving and receiving of pleasure. These positions are designed to enhance pleasure and deepen the connection between lovers. Let's look at 3 of the most effective positions for tantric sex. The merger or yabyum position. This position is perfect for slow building of sexual energy. One partner sits on the floor or bed, legs stretched out and leaning back on the hands. The second partner then sits on the first partner's lap and leans back on their hands, or sits on a pillow and places their legs over your partner's legs. The base partner should place their arm on your partner's waist, while the partner on top wraps their arm around the shoulder. Synchronize your breathing, then move in a circular motion, sliding in and out all, while trying to find your rhythm and activate your sexual energy together. This position is designed for slow and controlled penetration, while ensuring lots of room for stroking and caressing. The delight. Another position that allows for slow exploration is called the delight. This position gives the guy control of both penetration and movement. It also allows for a great deal of mindful touching. To do this position, the woman sits on a chair or at the edge of the bed, then the male kneels in front of her. She then wraps her legs around his waist so that he can penetrate her fully. Scissoring. Scissoring is also a wonderful position for tantric sex. The woman lies comfortably on her back next to her partner, who lies on his side facing her. One leg is lifted by his arm and the other slipped between his legs. This position also facilitates deep connection and frequent touching. Other tantric sex techniques. When you and your partner become au fait with the basic tantric sex techniques, these are other exercises you can add to the experience to enhance the encounter. To prolong the pleasure of lovemaking, meditate on the breath at any time during the encounter. Rebalance if needed by reflecting on your breath and the sensations throughout your body. Use your mouth. Use kissing to practice giving and receiving. As the giver, take the time to explore your partner's body by giving pleasure using your mouth. As the receiver, allow your partner to take their time kissing and exploring. Remain mindful, paying attention to the sensations you feel as your partner moves to different parts of your body. Striptease. As foreplay, either partner can opt to dance to sensual music, or you can play a card game and remove items of clothing bit by bit. An exciting way to build up to lovemaking. Caressing blindfold your partner as you kiss their body, making your way from their lips to their toe. Use your tongue and lips to both kiss and lick as you make your way down their body. Dancing dance with your partner to sexual music. Move together, paying attention to each other's body rhythm. Move your hips, grind on each other, touch and gaze into each other's eyes. You can also treat your partner to a dance while he or she sits and watches. Benefits of tantric sex: deepens intimacy and connection, releasing blocked sexual energy and discomfort, heal from sexual trauma, awakens your sexual energy, allowing it to flow freely throughout within your body, allows you to reach a heightened state of desire and pleasure, achieve powerful orgasms, multiple and full body, complete body, mind, and spirit connection for you and your partner.